Hey, it's Leah with Crab and Moon, and this is your weekly tarot card reading for the week November 18th to November 24th. So before I pull some fairy tarot cards, I want to talk a bit about this week and the Gemini full moon, which is happening on November 23rd, so this Friday. So I'm wearing lots of blue today, blue earrings, blue sweater, blue necklace, because it is the energy of this week and the moon. It is the color of expression and creativity and flexibility and communication and adaptability and inspiration and flow. So if you know a Gemini, you know that Geminis are talkers, they're communicators, they're thinkers, they're intellectual, and they're busy, and they're adaptable. There's a card. So that is the energy of the full moon. It's about healing through communication. So don't be afraid to activate your blue throat chakra this week, which means speaking your truth, communicating what's on your mind, and just being open and vulnerable with the people that you really need to communicate with. And again, with full moons, it is about a release. So also letting go of anyone who doesn't listen to what you have to say and to your truth, and who doesn't respect that. So let's pull some fairy cards. Whoop. I think we'll do 3 and keep it kind of simple so we can really tune into what those 3 cards are telling us. So far we have Princess, there we go. Okay, all court cards. So these are all people in your life or aspects of you, which is usually how I like to read it. Princess of Autumn, Queen of Winter, and Prince of Summer. Okay. So we have 2 what we would call pages in the traditional deck, Princess and Prince, which means that there are new beginnings. So, and a Knight card as well. So new beginnings and swift movement, which goes well with the adaptable, flexible Gemini moon. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of ideas this weekend, a lot of flip-flopping between things, but that's okay. Just go with the flow and see what comes up. So the first card is the Princess of Autumn. Studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. So happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarship. So this is a student card. If you're thinking about going back to school, this is a go for it card. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, but needing a little push to get going. So feeling like you are ready to start something new, a new project, a new responsibility, taking on a new task, going back to school, changing your career, starting a business, starting a hobby, starting a new way of living where you just get more organized and you go for your goals, you know? Studious, learning new things, learning how to move about the world in a new way. Well thought out plans that go perfectly. How much better can that get? So well thought out is the key word. So I think the message of caution for this week is to not jump into anything too quickly and to really use your intellectual powers to plan things out and do a little intention setting and goal setting. But either way, it's a good time to take on a new task because you have the responsibility and you have the enthusiasm to take it on. So do it. Then we have Queen of Winter. Strong, patient, self-sufficient, and funny. This is a Gemini card if I've ever seen one. So that goes along with the moon energy as well. And look at the color. Actually, this one's green, but overall we have kind of a blue color theme going on, which is pretty cool. So Queen of Winter, let go of people or things that no longer serve you, which is what I was saying. Now is the time to focus on your career, unmarried or divorced individuals. So that just means that it's a week to focus on you. So 2 career cards came up. So if you are thinking of a career change or you have a few career offers, this is an awesome week to just take on one of those opportunities or to make a big change. Letting go of things that aren't pushing you forward. The Queen of Swords really sets boundaries and expectations. she really speaks her truth. She has a very strong throat chakra, so she's really expressing her needs and being a little bit severe in saying, if you're not living up to my boundaries, I don't have time for you. So, I mean, don't be mean, but have boundaries and stick to them, and don't be afraid to be a little bit ruthless in cutting out things that are holding you back. Whether that's people or jobs or situations or even part of yourself, like a negative mindset that's holding you back from trying something new. Then we have Prince of Summer, which is actually, I believe, more of a knight energy than a page energy, but either way, it's an enthusiastic young energy. Romantic, captivating, dramatic, and flirtatious. So this is the Knight in Shining Armor card. Falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So this is quick movement in terms of your feelings. And again, blue and the summer card is emotions and creativity. So like I said, with the Gemini moon bringing in lots of ideas that are kind of all coming at once and pulling you in different directions, this is saying that you're going to be a little bit swept off your feet by the enthusiasm and the new love for life and the new excitement for your opportunities. But also, this could be a new relationship coming in. It could be a new friend coming in. It could be someone you meet that brings just a new energy to your life. So you see he's flying away on a dandelion. So don't get carried away. Do stay grounded in who you are and what your morals and boundaries are. But otherwise, take a risk this week, career-wise and creatively, and really express yourself. So if you have an idea that seems a little wacky, or you're afraid people are going to judge you because it's never been done before, or you don't know exactly how it's going to play out, share it anyway. Blog about it, or just share it with one person that you trust and get their feedback, or write about it in your journal, or make a YouTube video, whatever it is. Share your passions and take a new opportunity this week, whether that's career, which is coming up really strongly, hobby/creative project, or relationship. Any kind of relationship, doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but being open and taking a risk while remaining grounded and sticking to your morals and values. So I think the Gemini full moon, although maybe intense, will be more of a flexible, go with the flow kind of full moon than we normally experience. So this weekend, on the 23rd, when the full moon comes, be ready to release or cut out what doesn't serve you and set a new intention for the rest of 2018. What do you want the year to look like? How do you want it to close out? And what are you grateful for? And what are you going to reach out for and go for? So communicate with yourself, with others, and be a little bit flexible and be open to riding a whole new wave this week. So I think it's going to be full of positive energy and full of enthusiasm and full of excitement. So that's exciting, and I look forward to reading for you next week. If you want a personal reading that's more specific to you and what you're going through, or if you have a specific question, you can get a reading with Crab and Moon. I'll put all the info below, so you can go to our website or Facebook or email us and set up your own personal reading. So I hope these fairy cards helped you, and happy Gemini full moon.